You're in the rant wormhole, where I rant about whatever my $15 a month plus patrons want me to rant about. You can get one of these by being one of those. This one's for Sayaka, who says, rant about the elated Arab gentleman. Hey, guess who it is? So, if you're not familiar with this, you might not have been watching me long enough or be deep enough into the lore. But, this is the elated Arab gentleman. So, here's the story. Once upon a time, my mom was in the PTA at the high school I used to attend. At the time, my youngest brother Shade was still going there, and I think that she had needed me to come help with something. I don't know, either selling cookies or I was at a meeting. I don't fucking remember. But it was like 2 o'clock, and she was going to have to be there for a while longer, and I was just like, fuck it, I'm going to walk home. It was like an hour-long walk. But I was just like, I feel up to walking home, right? So I'm walking home from the high school. This is at a point where I'm no longer in high school, if that wasn't clear. Probably like 19. And I'm going down the road, and at the time I lived on a pretty major road that had like some foresty areas, you know, some parts where there's no houses. And I'm passing by a forest, you know, there's a guardrail on the side of the road. It's like a 50-mile-an-hour road. There's no buildings or structures or anything around, and laying on the side of the road is this cardboard cutout of some Arab dude looking really happy holding a cell phone. So my assumption... Oh, there's the cell phone. He's also holding a bag, I guess. My assumption is that this was some kind of phone ad that he finally got. Like, my assumption is that he found service. That he, you know, was trying to get a signal, and he finally got it. Maybe he was wandering the desert, because he, you know, he's got a head cover. I don't know if that's just religious or if he's dressed for desert travel. Is this racist of me to even suggest? Perhaps. But, you know, he looks like somebody who has been searching desperately for signal and finally found it, and he's just so fucking happy. I want to assume this came from, like, a Sprint store or something, and either fell off the back of a truck or was thrown from a car, because there's no other reason it would be there. It was literally just on the side of the fucking road. And I took it home with me because I thought it was hilarious, and at the time... In my old room, one wall of the room, which never showed up in a video or anything, this was before I was even doing videos, but I had the irony wall. This was inspired by, I had just read Homestuck, so this would have been like 2011. So yeah, I was probably 19, and I had this one wall where I had all these like stupid t-shirts, like an I Heart Big Gulp shirt from 7-Eleven, and one that said, like, Far From Sober on it, with a stick figure holding a beer, and then I had tacked up this cardboard cutout, and a lot of people thought it was funny who saw it online, and were just like, what the fuck is that? And I'm like, oh, it's the elated Arab gentleman. And I've brought him with me ever since, because how could I not? The only reason he hasn't been perched anywhere in this house is that I, you know, haven't decorated this house at all. But we'll see what kind of home he gets in the next place.